Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. Volt Inu just announced that they're coming out with their new NFT project, Volted Dragon Sailors Club. Now, I want to talk about that and talk about how you may be able to make some money or if you should get involved at all. Now, before we get into that, please hit that like button. We're trying to grow this community, and that really helps us out a lot with the algorithms. We want you to be part of this community, so subscribe, mash that bell, and let me know what you think in the comment section at the end. Let's get into it. Now, what is the Volted Dragons Sailors NFTs? Well, let's take a look, guys. Now, guys, one thing I'm going to tell you about Volt Inu, they do more marketing than any project out there, bar none, period. Now, I've also, to be full disclosure, I've created videos. This is about my fourth video, and you should check my playlist and read about all of them. But I've did a Volt Inu is a scam token. I gave a warning months ago. Now, to explain the scam part, here's what I want to tell you guys. Now, I know that's going to trigger you, but hear me out, because I think the NFT projects, you can make some money. I'm going to show you why. But look, when I call it a scam token, that's because they're trying to compare themselves to the next Solana, Ethereum, Polkadot, etc. They say they're going to be a world beater. They're going to do all this crazy stuff. Well, that's BS. Now, if you don't believe me, go watch the video. But here's the good news. It doesn't matter. I'm only here to explain the game and how to make money with what Volt Inu is up to, what they're really creating. And guys, what they're creating is a project that is going to pump for months and months and months, and they're going to create a lot of wealth for themselves. But in 3, 4, 5 years, you'll forget you've even heard of Volt Inu. They're not going to be the next Solana. They're not even trying to do that. Now, if you watch that video, you'll understand it. But there's only a developer or two. We don't even know who they are. They're doing an immense amount of marketing. Their tokenomics is bizarre. One wallet has 96%. Go read the audits, but that doesn't matter. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you go look at some of the articles that they've written and some of the marketing that they've done, guys, I want to show you something. This is mind-blowing. This is an article they ran in NASDAQ. That is an immensely expensive article. But it says Volt Inu's latest progress. Well, normally they tell you where they are in building out a metaverse or building out a project, or how many developers they brought on, or new partnerships. Not partnerships in marketing, but partnerships like for security or for a wallet, or to move projects forward, right? Like payments, etc., etc. But what they brag about is the progress in marketing. Well, guys, that's not what you'll never see an article that is a press release by Ethereum. They don't put out press releases. They don't pay money to bring people into Ethereum or Polkadot. They don't run ads, because legit projects, guys, the developers and the who's who in the crypto world understands who can do what and if it's even possible. Just to give you a tidbit, I just did a video, and you should check the playlist, about HBAR. HBAR has some massive partnerships. I mean, Google and people like that. I mean, massive corporations that are backing them, right? They just announced months back they allocated $5 billion to create to build out their ecosystem. They have over 1,800 developers, and they're literally going around the world trying to get more developers because they're not qualified to come on board. That's what it takes. And guys, they're only trading at 7 cents. But to this day, you will not see press releases about marketing, about HBAR, telling you they're going to be the next Solana, which quite frankly, they may actually be able to pull it off. Volt Inu, no. But anyway, let's listen about their marketing. Volt Inu's marketing team has kept itself busy lately by targeting all the continents, as well as multiple activities and places. For example, massive projects, partnerships, campaign in Utah recently went live. Moreover, Turkey is seeing massive Volt billboards, 12 in the largest malls. They're in the airports in Peru and in Mexico. Park City Farmers Market has recently opened, one of the wealthiest cities in the U.S., and Volt Inu is sponsoring that farmers market. New Yorkers, there's 75 buses with Volt Inu on it. And guys, it goes on and on and on. They have a UFC guy they're sponsoring. They have a soccer player they're sponsoring. Guys, and it doesn't matter, but they're not out taking their resources and building out a new blockchain that's going to have real world utility and be around. They're building an ecosystem of an army that's going to keep purchasing the Inu token and their new NFTs. Now, here's the good news. I'm not going to tell you that it's a straight up scam. I just want you to understand the game. And here's the game. They have a huge amount of NFTs coming out, and they're going to have early pre-sales. For the people that get in, because of the size of their marketing that I just proved, it's almost guaranteed to pump. But here's what I want to tell you. Trust me when I tell you, and this is not financial advice, do your own homework, but Volt Inu NFTs are going to have zero value probably this time next year. Definitely in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You're not even going to know that name. I feel strongly in that. So the point being is, if you get in early, if that's what you choose to do, make sure you get out even earlier, because they have unlimited tokens. And as long as they can keep this thing going, they're going to continue to buy those NFTs with their tokens. They've already raised quadrillion tokens in the ICO. So every time they bring in a new army member, that's someone else to dump their tokens on. That's the way it works. So for you to make money, you're going to have to understand the game, and you're going to have to get in early and get out early. But guys, I truly have your back. I have your best interest. I'm not here to talk you out of anything. I just want you to understand the game. Take your profits. Please. You won't regret it. And also, guys, we're going into a recession. So everything is probably still going to get pounded over the next coming months, or maybe even a year. Who knows? We're already in a recession. We might be going into a global recession or depression. So guys, if you can get in early and you get a big profit, take it. Even if you get a small profit, take it. Now, I just hope you guys remember this. If you go read their audits, which I'm sure none of you have done, which I have, there's one wallet that owns like 96% of all tokens. That's mind-blowing, guys. We don't know who the founder is. We don't know who the development team. They're not building anything of substance for the long term, and that's okay. But they are building a marketing machine. They already have the token and the NFTs. Guys, just so you know, like I said, HBAR just allocated $5 billion and 1,800 developers to build out what Volt Inu has built so far. Guys, you're talking 5 developers 2 weekends. I mean, it's nothing. Their little play-to-earn game, guys, that's like building out Pac-Man back in the day. That is nothing. That is low-tech. A handful of developers could build that out literally in a weekend. It doesn't take anything to set up a token. But where they are kicking ass and spending a ton of money and time, I guarantee their marketing team is probably 5 times bigger than their developers. Is getting listed on all these exchanges. Guys, that's just doing the paperwork and paying the money. That's it. There's no vetting. There's no proof. These audits, they're not vetting audits. Those audits just say there's no spyware. We don't see any leaks in what you've created so far, etc., etc. That's all they are. But they do tell you the tokenomics, which you need to go look. Because no matter what, you can bet your ass that Volt Inu will never, ever have a substantial pump, and it lasts. It can't, it never will, and it's not designed. Anyway, guys, go to my playlist, check out all my Volt Inus, because I'm not telling you it's a straight up scam and to stay away. I'm just telling you, understand the game and do not play the game long. The longer you play it, the more risk. The liquidity is going to go away, because trust me when I tell you guys, I've been around a long time. You can learn from an older guy like me. Once the marketing stops, and it will, the music stops, and whoever's left holding the bag loses. And I don't want that to be you, because I got your back. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Hit that like button no matter what, and subscribe. Take care.